beat me, was beat by the guy who beat him in another game, who is now in top 8 for Windjammers, which just means all around that I'm not great. But Mini Maww
I'm not
is.
disagreeing, but hey, Mini Maww made top 3. Even if he goes out here, he made top 3 in a 66-man bracket, and he took me out claiming a $50 bounty that I put on myself. He
Look, he had to take his wallet out of his pocket because it's so much thicker now with all that extra cash he's got inside of it.
So no, all seriousness, like I want to see this. I hope these two light the house on fire.
Losers finals, Mini Maww versus Comeback here, and we get right on to play that G-Scott from Mini Maww coming out. Comeback though, he's a little disheartened. Hey. Gonna go right back into another game here. Return Super Zone coming out from both layers.
I like what I see, Mohawk. These two are slugging back and forth with supers. Still 0-0 on the board with a quarter gone in the round. So we're a fourth of the way through the round. Comeback386 draws first blood. Mini Maww firing back with a 3 of his own. This is the Midwest's last stand.
These guys are going neck and neck. When you get bumps like that and easy fives, it's easy to get the lead here. Mini Maww 8-6 using G-Scott and all of his power, trying to angle off of those bumpers once again. That goes in for a 3 though. Comeback here again, disheartened. He just came out of winners finals and another 3 there for Mini Maww. Biagi eating that clay. He's got to do something. He's on himself right now.
Let's hope we found a diamond in the rough with Mini Maww. Vampire Savior defeating arguably the god of that game in this region. Let's hope that skill translates to Windjammers. This is a good match so far. I really think these two are relatively evenly matched despite the score. So perhaps one of them can level up in the middle of the game and come back to topple Sandman.
Well, speaking of Sandman, the interesting note here, we just saw Comeback knocked into losers by Sandman. Mini Maww himself was knocked into losers in top 16 by Sandman as well. So both of these players have a vendetta against Sandman. May the better man win, but more importantly, may they beat Sandman here as Mini Maww is starting to turn up the heat. Comeback, he's stepping in, he's got that super, but the bumpers, that's the worst thing about Biagi's super on bumper stages. The bumpers give it, and the bumpers take it away.
Biagi bumper baloney. There's another word for it. There's another word for it, but we're on stream.
30 seconds left.
And there, see just that little shuffle to the other side. That can make all the difference and throw off any unwitting opponent.
These guys are going all at it there, and Mini Maww with the 5 there will take the first game. Let's see. Comeback here. We'll get to counterpick. I wonder if he's been favoring lawn and stadium.
I think he said lawn. I'm not crazy.
That looks like lawn. It is indeed. He loves these bigger stages, especially playing against these heavier characters here. He had a K Wessel. Now he's got to deal with a G-Scott here, the pride of America. 5's in the center here. Hopefully no knockback potential here on Comeback. The supers come out though, returns back and forth. Quick 3 there by Comeback.
Comeback's got to run back if he wants to come through this alive. Comeback is down 1-0. Again, this is a finals match, so this is 3 out of 5. Hey, off the walls, spin super, 3-6.
Mini Maww here, you can see he's returning back to center here. Comeback having just played against another heavy character there, gets a knockback. Mini Maww doing a brilliant job of resetting himself onto the stage. He's got to get the reads right, but Comeback using that experience for the past round. This is his lawn now. You need to get off, G-Scott. This is my lawn.
Get off my lawn. This is the Italian lawn. Engia. So off the wall, excuse me, off the kick comes G-Scott. And now we're 0-0. Not a single match thus far in the bracket, in our top 8, to the best of my knowledge, has gone to timeout. I did have to step away for a minute to get another player, but None of the matches have gone to timeout, so these have just been straight slugfests. Squash matches, perhaps, but slugfests.
Indeed, as we see the super come out here from Maww, he's going to get there 6-0. He's turning it up here a little bit. He's got a little bit of reads of the worst absolute feeling in the world. Comeback lets it slip right by.
Yep.
Oh, no.
One. Fives are only scary if they come in twos, and they came in twos this time.
16 points there.
Comeback.
A quick 10.
He's trying to shake the lead out. He's trying to rediscover his rhythm. Come back in. Hey.
Maww selecting not to actually return that super was smart, but come back there with the 5. G-Scott here, he's slightly being picked apart, but a quick 3 there as Comeback has got to play a little squirrely. He's got to use those angles a little bit more to his advantage here. Banks off the wall. He keeps throwing straight at a return super there from Maww, but Comeback, he's holding his ground.
Yes, he is. 3-5 right now, almost halfway through the round. Now, Maww is up 6-5, but still, this is very recoverable by Comeback.
Yeah, Comeback is definitely still in this game. 9-5 though, as Maww is going to try and return the super here. He stops and elects to throw down. These guys are really favoring these just absolute breakneck throws. No lobs here whatsoever. I don't think B supers are rarely even coming out now. As we see the 3 there, as Maww takes it up to 2-1 in that set. He's now up 2-0 in this matchup. Comeback against the ropes.
It's not fun. It's not fun to be in this position.
And we're going to beach.
Back to the beach. Most basic stage. This might be exactly what Comeback needs. No frills, no bells, no whistles, no hype creators, as a certain someone would say.
Comeback is wanting to play the fundamentals of Windjammers, and it works out. He gets an early 5 there against Maww.
The fundamentals may be his best asset.
Oh no, Maww sidesteps for an easy 3 there. Comeback. He counterpicked the right stage. Let's see if he can hold on, and a knockback there. 3 for Maww.
Like I said, it's what was I going to say? Like I said, I forget what I was going to say. Great.
It's hard when you got matches like this.
It's true.
That are just so intense. And another quick 5 there. 8-8. I can't believe this. Maww up 2-0 in this series. Comeback is against the ropes. He counterpicked Lawn. Didn't work. He's counterpicked Beach. He's got to make his stand here. He's got to draw his line in the sand on this beach.
Right quick. Supersonic shot.
Oh man,
11-8. It's a tough position to be in if you're Comeback386 right now. 40 seconds left. 11-8. Do or die.
Super coming out for Maww here. Comeback returns, so these guys back and forth. The B-lock super there, not enough. The read comes out, and that is Comeback on the brink of being knocked out here. Losers finals. Frosty Faustings Windjammers top 8.
Comeback's fundamentals are exemplary, in my opinion, and you need fundamentals to excel in any fighting game. But the fundamentals might not be enough. It just might not be enough to take out the red hot momentum.
The super starting to get returned here. I can only think as Sandman is sitting out there front row watching all of this. He knows he beat both of these players in this bracket, but now these guys are starting to pick up their game here. Maww getting it supercharged up, and it slips right by for 6.
3 points results in 6-0. Comeback386 is running out of time.
It's super coming here for Comeback.
Yes!
Oh my God, Maww stood still. He didn't chase after it at all, and it loops right around that giant body. Look, he's got another one here. 6-8. Comeback. He's turning it on. Full steam ahead. Another super here. Oh, and the bounce back. Maww reads correctly. Gets the 3.
This is it. Another 3-pointer or 5-pointer will do it. Maww will walk away with this. What's going to happen? Spin super off the wall. Comeback386 scores a 3. 9-11. 25 seconds left in this set. What's going to happen? He's got to do it. He does. 9-14. 1-1. This is it. This is his last chance. Can he do it? Can he start a run back? 1-2. Or is he going to bite the dust and walk away with 3rd place runner-up?
Third place is nothing to be ashamed about here, but Comeback wants to turn it up. He's going to start throwing supers here back and forth. Maww doing simple returns, and that turns into a 3-point conversion for Comeback. Maww is trying to throw everything he can, favoring the top of the screen, then going down. Comeback driving back with that super. No supercharge for Maww there. These guys are already 70 seconds down. We haven't seen a timeout yet, but each set in this game has gone past 30 seconds.
Yeah, thank God. Otherwise, I'd be out of job. But 0-6 right now. Comeback 386 starting to find his footing.
Oh no, with the slip up, Maww, that's under the easy 5 and 0-11 here. Comeback, one more point, that's all you need. But a 5 return there by Maww. Comeback, he's definitely feeling it. Look how far back he is. He's trying to protect these goals at all costs. The return super there from Maww. No backup, that's Comeback returns. These guys are going so fast, no loss whatsoever. 30 seconds left in the round, and it's these super blocks.
Comeback 386 needs to hold out for another 20 seconds, and he's time's running out, but he needs to make sure it runs out in his favor.
Oh, I thought that was gonna knock back, and it knocks him down. Instead, 10 seconds left. Will we see a timeout? 8-11 here. Comeback needs this to stay alive in this bracket. The supercharge.
Oh no! Wait a minute! Sudden death! Sudden death! Sudden death!
Both of the scores are 11-11. They're tied 1-1. First score wins.
First score wins. Could this be it for Comeback? Will Maww advance to grand finals, or will we see a game 4? Oh my God. 10 seconds left. Ooh, that was close. Too close for comfort.
And in a sudden death, absolute brawl, Maww takes out Comeback.
And I gotta say, Maww is racking up a northeast body count. This is scary. I'm scared.
The only person Maww has lost to in this tournament is Sandman, who is preparing to come up here for these grand finals here.
I'm horrified, actually. I just want to see a match. I want to see a match. I don't even care if the bracket doesn't get reset. I want to see a game 5. That's what I want to see. I want to see this game be showcased for all the glory and glitz it deserves.
Well, speaking of glory, you see Maww here getting the praise from a lot of his other friends here. Drove up here from Cincinnati. These guys, like I said, we've been playing Windjammers for so long. They just had to get woken up. Look at them. They're all coming single file. This is the weirdest celebration I've ever seen. Instead of coming up in a group, these guys are confirming here. If I can as well, I want to give a shout out. These guys in March are running an event called the Mackay World Cup.
Yes. No problem.
It is a Vampire Savior tournament that is also going to have Windjammers here. But again,
awesome.
We got to take a moment. We got to take a breath.
Yeah.
We got to give a shout out to a lot of the people that helped make this happen.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
Emu putting up $1,000. Austin Creed, Xavier Woods, WWE Superstar, putting up another $100, and then another $100 if we got over 50 people, which we did.
We did.
Like I said, I came here to commentate, but I had to enter this tournament to make sure we got the numbers. We had to. So, and of course, I had to prove that Chicago was free, because I'm from Philadelphia, and let's face it, East Coast, baby. Yeah. What you gonna do? Where you at, Chicago? Maww. Well, I should say Midwest. I should say Midwest is here. But this was a really good tournament. So Austin Creed, there's this one guy. He's got a mohawk on his head. He wears an ugly sweater to Frosty Faustings. Mohawk Mike.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Me?
Putting up $100 to enter 10 people in this tournament to make sure we get well over 50 people. Super Tiso putting up a little bit more money to make sure we got to 64. So we had a full bracket. Not only did we get to 64, we got to 66. Yeah. This is the best case scenario I could have asked for, because obviously last year we broke a record of 123 people. Could have been 128 if I had 5 more minutes before the deadline. And that record itself was shattered at Evo when we capped out at 256. but those were free entry brackets. So naturally, with a $10 entry fee, I know that, you know, we're not going to,
it could be a little intimidating.
Exactly.
So, and that's where I wanted to step in. Shout outs to everybody contributing money towards the prize pot.
Yes.
Shout outs to you for your bounty, creating excitement in the brackets. I felt like it was necessary. If people want to play the game, if they're a little scared or like, you know, if they got knocked out early, wanted to make sure that they were able to play. And I have a little bit of bad news for you.
I'm listening.
I didn't want to say anything beforehand.
Yeah.
Of those 10 people that my $100 went towards to pay entry,
3 showed up.
Comeback was one of them. Of the 10 people that my money signed up, Comeback was one of them. So
I hate you, Kyle. I hate you, Cap.
He said he wanted to sign up last second.
Well,
he came by the Red Jets.